Hello, lovely people. How are you guys today? It is a Tuesday, what I call my day off, which means I'll only be recording for about 4 hours today. But I don't have to stream today. I do have a doctor's appointment though, so I record up until doctor time, which is a standing thing. It's a pain management. That's such a great term, right? It's like, because I want to keep it. I want to manage it properly so it doesn't go away or something. It's like, no. But okay, whatever works. So I put this little flower bed here, and it's like, yeah, it's okay. Not really that keen. I was thinking I could just do something like this. I want to open up that space in the middle a little bit. We could put a tree here in the center, perhaps, or something. What can we put in the center? Probably a tree. I mean, those are cute, but I quite like that fella. But there's no reason for it to be there. It's just a thing. Like it doesn't. You just put a tree in the middle. I mean, a column, but that would just go, okay, well, what's the column for? It's just there. It's just part of a nothing. Like it. Yeah, no, that's totally underwhelming. That's not gonna work. Rubber ducky, you're the one. What can I do? It's gonna be a tree. Do I want an orange one here? It seems, again, there's nothing around it. We've got the pink over here. Let's take that and move it over this way. Now I could have if I took that out. Oh, now maybe there's a thing. Let's try this. Is that what we want? A wee bench sitting there. I mean, maybe. And then behind it we could do what? Colors. Something tall. I kind of like the tall. If we go with yellow in pink again. I know, I just used yellow in pink. Although, is that pink or kind of purple? See, that's the wrong shade of pink. At least here at night. That's not feeling right at all, is it? What do we want? Those would work. That is such a soft and lovely, that is such a pretty color. Man, I'd love to have a pile of those in my garden. I'd love to have a garden again. The garden's just an overgrown mess, and I'm actually ripping it out because I never have time to get out and do anything with it. So what do? And then a soft yellow of some kind, the little daisies. Or just pink all the way around. I don't know. Maybe we could just do pink all the way around. Of course we have, what am I looking for? Those in red, which is sort of a pink. Actually, these are better, right? These are so good. Such lovely flowers. It'd be nice to have a garden again. Someday. Oh my God. I'm not getting any younger here, folks. It better be someday freaking soon. Now, I got news about my next jab, the COVID thing. At the end of this month, or sometime early next month, I'm going to be able to reschedule. So I might not have to wait until mid-September after all. I might be able to get it sometime in July or August, which speeds things up a wee bit. Yeah, see, now that feels, that's kind of nice. I just, and I'm wondering even about these two being too much. Like these two are too much, perhaps. Perhaps they are. Just pop them around like that. If I keep this, I will put another one over there to even that up. Maybe just a couple of flower gardens along the way. The municipal flower garden, right? That sort of thing. Just put the plantings in. Keep the peeps happy. Beautify the surroundings. Remember that people need green space. All the good things. Oh, it's wonderful out for me today. It's a little bit cloudy. And it's cool, and it's a little breezy, and it feels wonderful. I want to get outside so bad. And I have just not had the energy for 2 weeks now. I've just been dragging. It's been terrible. Okay, do I have anything that needs planting? I do not. Do I have any questing that needs picking up? Perhaps that is a thing. And then I want to go over and look at the horse situation. I got horses on the brain a lot lately too. Man, I miss riding. So tulips and yellow peppers, 720 yellow peppers. Oh, Lord love a duck, that's a lot of peppers, folks. You could stuff those things for a long time. Wow, that's a lot of peppers. What would you do with that many peppers? Slice them up raw and eat them with ranch dressing. Eat them with hummus. Let's see. Stuff them with rice and tomato and things like that, or minced beef and rice and tomato and things like that. You can make some really good vegetarian ones with rice, a little rice, and a lot of. I used to do them with really tiny chopped up veg, just quite small, diced up, and mix that with some of the rice, and then you put the tomato and your spices and all that sort of stuff in it, and stuff it into the peppers, and then pour a nice sauce over the top and bake them. It's like, oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's talk recipes. Oh my goodness, we need good recipes for bell peppers. Oh my goodness. There must be some sort of salad that you could make around, and I don't actually know what that would be. I mean, I just eat them raw a lot. Just slice them up and eat them, as a vegetable with breakfast in the morning or something. You get your bacon and eggs and have a bunch of sliced peppers and cucumber and stuff on the side, but there must be some sort of proper salad that you could build around a bell pepper, right? My head's just going here, going, I need to know this. This is something I will be Googling at the end of this recording. Oh my goodness. It seems like I need to know this. There must be a thing. Ooh, 130 poppies. That's good too. So there was a lot of people in overnight, in and out on the farm. It's still running from yesterday here. Dutch one, if you're listening, hello, sweetie. Thank you. I know you haven't been here in a while. It's changed a little bit since you were here opening the map with me. Oh my goodness. Dutch one was a lady that I met here in this game, and she was coming in late at night and just farming cash and diamonds and helping me open up the whole farm, like the map. I feel like, like half the farm, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I feel like half this farm was opened up because of her efforts, and it's just, so I actually changed the name to Ayrhead, which I just happened, I love it, by the way. I think it's so great, because this is called air something, because I have air on the brain, and that does not mean I'm an airhead, okay? Airheads for the win. Oh my God, it's AYR. It's a place in Scotland that I adore passionately and have all the best friends in the world in. So there were, yes, somebody who was in last night did a lot of farming, but didn't do the replowing. Oh well. So I came in this morning and had to do a bunch of plowing right off the bat, but that's okay. I guess it's all good. So yeah, I like the word Ayrhead. It's quite pretty. Every time I see it, it makes me happy. Like every time I see the word, I feel good. And that's, in part because of the association, of course. You meet the loveliest people in this game. And those of you who are still watching and commenting on this crazy series, I just love you to death. You're fabulous. So this was 700 and something. That's a lot. That's a lot of peppers. Wow. Sometimes it's like, really, I want to plant something else now. I need a new color. Oh well. I had peppers yesterday. Yesterday was the summer solstice was actually the night before last, about 11 something in the evening, like at night. But we had a wee solstice meal here yesterday, and it was like, I don't know what traditional fare would be for solstice. over the centuries or in different countries or anything. I just thought it's the first day of summer. What is the food you think of when you think of summer? And I had grilled hot dogs, corn on the cob, nice salads, and I bought. I was gonna bake, and I, as you guys know, I haven't been feeling well, and I couldn't pull it off. So I bought a super duper moist lemon cake thing with, and it had like lemon curd stuffed into it. It was fabulous. It was so good. And lemon always feels like summer. It's bright, it's yellow, it's such a fabulous flavor. And and Quill, we created a drink yesterday. We have limoncello. We keep it in the freezer, and every once in a while you get it out and have it with a dessert. And I mean like a couple times a year, so the bottle's been there forever. But it is so delicious. And so I thought, why don't we get the limoncello out and we just put like club soda over ice or something like that. It'll be a great drink to go with the dessert, right? And I was making caprese salad, which is one of my favorite things in the world ever. And so I had fresh basil out for that. And Quill mashed up some, it's called muddled or something. I don't know what it is, but basically he took some basil leaves and smashed them up and put them in the bottom of a mixer, like the big mix, like a martini shaker type thing, and he poured in the limoncello and some club soda with the basil. Mixed that up, let it sit for a bit. Oh my god, he created a new drink. He had actually Googled online for things to do with limoncello, and we didn't find this recipe anywhere at all. So as far as I am concerned, it is a Quill creation. He called it the summer solstice, and it is fabulous. If you guys want to try just a mild, lemony, super duper refreshing, wonderful flavor for a drink, limoncello, club soda, and fresh mashed up basil. And it was just floating, the little green bits were floating in the glass, and he served it in martini glasses. Oh my god, it was so good. Apparently I have food on the brain. I've been ill enough, I actually haven't been able to eat much lately. Maybe I'm feeling better because today has just like food. Although I haven't eaten today yet either. God, excuse me. I'd sure like to get my lungs decongested someday. I'll be honest, it worries me. It's asthma, and all kinds of things sets it off. Being tired, any kind of stress, tiredness, exercise sometimes, but carpeting, just life, just all kinds of things set it off. All kinds of foods set it off, which is unfortunate but true. And I don't know what all of them are. I know what some of them are, and I tend to avoid them most of the time. But I don't know what all of them are. And I have to admit, when I'm here in Canada, in this particular city, it's always worse for me here. I mean, here is where I got it. I moved here and started having lung problems, and we have one of the highest asthma and lung issue problems in the country of Canada here in this town. And of course, the mines that are all around us will tell you that things are much better than they used to be, and there really aren't any problems. But our numbers of lung issues, would seem to indicate otherwise. Okay, let's get we got so many things to harvest. I just wanted to work on horses today, and we have a bazillion harvesting things to do. Which I don't suppose I actually need doing, do they? They can be done later. While we sit and share recipes. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So we didn't have a fancy meal yesterday, but it sure was tasty. And that drink was amazing. It really, really was good. And I know I have tulips there to harvest as well, but I will probably, I think at some point today my Gerbera daisies are going to be ready. So I am going to go do farming on someone else's farm, get that Good Samaritan bonus. And then the tulips, the group there, they're some of the higher paying things. So I will wait until after I've got the bonus to go do them. Excuse, so got way more than enough peppers. Yay, that's good. And I could go harvest them now too, because they did turn on the mod today. Whoa. But I won't right now. I want to go here, because if I'm going to turn this into a horsey place. Now these, I still have these here, and I have no particular need for them anymore. I just don't have that many things that I will be buying with diamonds. And I do have them being harvested by one of my farmers on a regular basis. And they reached 250 ages ago, right? And at this point in the game, I'm just going to be buying the odd, sometimes chives or something comes up in a quest that you've got to pay for, to get, or I'm sorry, I've got that backwards, where you have to pay a lot of gold for and you get a few diamonds from, and I just don't need them. I'm just dropping those quests at this point. I may just remove that line of trees. I mean, I don't have lots of them planted elsewhere, but there is this guy down here has a few that he looks after for me. I'm pretty sure. Usually I have rubber tree. I think that is, but or just put a few of them somewhere else, because I'm thinking about making a line of stables across here, I think maybe so. If I'm going to turn this into an equestrian facility, which I love the sound of. I want to build another one of those in Minecraft too. I really, really do. I built one on, a server I was running years ago, and I loved it. Now, admittedly, it was built with a whole lot of mods. I'm only a little bit freaky about mods in some games. I like a lot of them in some games, okay? But, where can I put these if I decide I want to keep them? What to do? I mean, I could run a line of them along there. I could run a line of them through here too, couldn't I? I just don't know that I have any need for them. I kind of feel like they're just, what's the point? But for now, until I decide, there's no actual reason to waste tons of diamonds, even if I don't need them. Right now, I want to level up those different planting stations, and what I need is, about 4 trillion in gold. Oh, Lord. I wonder if I'll ever do that. Probably I won't, let's be honest. Probably I won't bother, but, if I decide to, then that's just going to be all about the cash. And I was one short. I am not going to bother moving that. There you go. You don't live here anymore. So we have a rainy night on the farm. That is the perfect time to start building. Ooh, yeah. So what am I going to... Yeah, see, I was thinking about a row of stables along here. And then that would justify having the stuff there, right? We just make and we could have a little paddock, in the back or something like that. I wish the stables came with, storage for animals, or whatever it is, the horses, whatever you get from them, it should store that, but it doesn't. What does that look like? I haven't used those in a while. I don't have, I've got one. I think I've got one stable on the whole farm. Or a couple, maybe. There we go. So we will put in stables, like... How do we want to run these? Now, do we want to build them around a courtyard? I kind of like that. That sounds like kind of a nice idea. It's not going to be much of a courtyard back here, of course, but let's see. I should have moved that over, but yeah, that's wide enough to be justified, I suppose. You know what? We'll leave the space back here to put hay and things in. Sure. Do like so. Like so. There you go. We can put a paddock behind that one, or maybe. Maybe one over here. Sure, and then fences up, hay and things. Although it's kind of weird they've got, I mean, this is supposed to be a stable, but they get a pile of hay back where you'd actually be putting the horse. These are kind of weird. Aren't they kind of weird? I think they're kind of weird. We could put just barns back here. More storage, right? I have an opportunity to justify more barns if I can figure out how to get this little baby to turn the way I want it to. There we go. Thank you. Gotcha. Maybe just 4. Yeah, that feels kind of crowded there, doesn't it, guys? I mean, it's not like we're building anything realistic. We're building something that evokes the presence of. I got this. Sure. See that? Yeah, that's okay. And fencing of some sort. And we've got the hedges around 2 sides. Oh, we got a row of trees behind us. Well, that's lovely. I don't see a problem with a row of trees. Oh, excuse me. What am I looking for? Good question. Hay barrels. Something. What feed was delivered in, perhaps. We could have a smith here, though. See, that makes a lot of sense. A nice smithy would be fabulous. Where is that building? This one. You betcha. That makes tons of sense. You get your, you have your blacksmith right on hand. I like that. I like that a lot. That is good. What kind of fencing do we want? We don't have proper horse fencing, do we? Not even, I mean, I guess. Yeah, nice horse fence would be good, but we do not have that. So we'll go with this. Or, stone always looks nice, but maybe, you know what? I'm going to go with, I like stone. I love stone walls and fencing. I think it's beautiful stuff. And that will come right here and along there, like so, like so. And here we have to make some decisions. We're going to open a little paddock behind. I think we should. We could put a horse in it. Ooh. Or just even storage or something would be okay too. Oh, there's always got to be one, right? If I don't do that at least once, I have not had a proper day. I just haven't done it right. A fence up through the, okay, don't get caught there, sunshine. A fence up through the center? I think so. I think so. And on this side as well, then, I guess. Absolutely. How are we going to do this? We're going to want a gate. Like so. We can't put a paddock for this poor horse. Oh well. Higher price stalls come with paddocks. It's a thing. And this guy will get a paddock because this is the primo stall right here. This guy gets a nice place. Heck, I could rent it all the way down there for some, high price stallion or something that needs a good place to run. We do have gates. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we'll run this back here. That, I would like to see all this paved, but again, we run into that same problem with, things, the way this works. Now that's a dirt trail. I could just put dirt down. We could just have soil here. What else do we have? Sand? Feels, well, a nice sandy flooring is not dreadful. I wonder, sand or dirt? Dirt sounds like it would get muddy. It should have something like cobblestone is what it should have, but darn, I wonder what would look best here. I don't know. Well, there's the thing. I mean, nah. Grumble, grumble, I'm fine. And I can't even put anything down on, you know what, I guess not. I guess you don't know till you try, but yeah, recycle all of it. Let's try this again. I picked move instead of, no. Let's go with recycle, recycle. Nope. Thank you. It would be nice. I'd love to have some cobblestone in there. That's not going to work, so oh well. We're done. And then if we've got this, the horses would only be here when they're tied. Having something to cross tie them to would be kind of cool. What could we use for that? We need something to have, we need cross ties up. Absolutely. What could we use for cross ties? I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it'd be better if there was one here at that corner and one here at that corner, though. You know, and the horse would be cross-tied in between when it's getting its shoes done. That would be really nice. But do I have anything that would fit in the corner? I mean, the other light we have here sits in the center of a square. That one is not going to work. You know what? You know what works, but I mean, it won't work, but it would if I could find something that fit like that. Where are they? Like this thing fits, you know, you can fit it. Oh no, it's still on the edge. So it's not what I was thinking it was at the corner, but at least it's at the edge. I could, you know, I could arrange to have one here and one here, which would be fabulous. But I mean, a big stone does not make a good cross tie, so that's no good either. What would I do? I guess there isn't anything. Too bad. Oh well. It was an idea. Apparently it just wasn't a good one. So, fencing. Do I want to do this in front? I think I kind of do. We're going to go like this. And like this. And that will be the stalls. See, and I would have this cobbled out in the middle here too, right? But, oh well, it's all fine. And then I will go ahead and put 2 gates again because if I had the sense to make a 3 gap in front instead of the 2, because I could have moved all of this row back 1, and this could have been 3 wide, and then I would have had just the 1. But you know, this is okay. This is fine. So we have a little stable yard, couple more barns just cause that's great. And we're going to put a jump course and then decorate all of this in some fashion. We can put up stands for viewing and stuff like that too. And, you know, this one's going to be a little bit fun for me. I like horses, in case you missed that. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you come back to see part 2. And I hope you're having a great day, folks. Bye-bye.